the pain of drifting, and the promise of leading. Are you truly the CEO of your own life, or do you sometimes feel like just an employee, reacting to demands and drifting without a clear map? It's a feeling so many of us know intimately, that sense of being pulled in a dozen different directions at once, your focus shattered, your energy drained by 1,000 tiny cuts. You wake up with a plan, but by mid-morning, your day has been hijacked by other people's priorities, by unexpected problems, by the relentless tide of digital noise. You feel busy, constantly in motion, but at the end of the day, when you finally have a moment of quiet, there's a nagging question that surfaces. What did I actually accomplish today that truly matters to me? It's the profound exhaustion that comes not from hard work, but from directionless effort. It's the quiet frustration of being a passenger in the back of your own car, watching your life unfold through the window instead of having your hands firmly on the wheel. But what if there was another way? What if you could trade that feeling of chaotic reactivity for a sense of profound, quiet control? Imagine possessing the sharp clarity, the decisive strategy, and the unwavering drive of a highly successful leader. But channeling all of that power towards crafting your personal fulfillment, your deepest sense of purpose. Hey everyone, Felipe here, and welcome to Self-Ingrained, the place where we explore how to build a more conscious, intentional, and fulfilling life. I'm so glad you're here today, because what we just saw, that feeling of being overwhelmed and adrift, is exactly what we're going to tackle. We'll be diving into a topic that is at the very heart of everything we do at Self-Ingrained. The idea that you can and should be the CEO of your own life. This concept, which is the foundation of our in-depth article, Your Life, Your CEO, is more than just a clever phrase. It's a profound shift in perspective. It's the moment you stop waiting and start designing. It's time to step up, take the helm, and consciously build the life you were meant to live. Part 1. Embracing the CEO Mindset. So, what does it really mean to be the CEO of your life? It's a compelling idea, but let's move beyond the surface. The Self-Ingrained article we're drawing from today explains it as strategically and consciously managing your life with the same diligence, foresight, and accountability that a great leader applies to their most important enterprise. At its very core, this means taking ultimate responsibility. This isn't about blame. It's not about faulting yourself for past mistakes or difficult circumstances. It's about a forward-looking acceptance of power. It's the moment you stop waiting for conditions to be perfect, for someone to give you permission, or for a magical solution to appear. It's the quiet, internal declaration that says, from this point forward, the direction of my life, the quality of my days, the choices I make, and my response to the things I cannot choose are mine to own. You're shifting from being a passenger, passively accepting the destination, to being the captain of your ship, the chief architect of your destiny. You're no longer just living day to day, reacting to whatever comes your way. You're actively steering your company of one, that's you incorporated, towards a clearly defined and personally meaningful vision of success and fulfillment. Think about the key functions of a corporate CEO. They are responsible for setting the vision, where is the company going, what does its future look like, crafting the strategy, how will the company get there, what's the plan, allocating resources, how will time, money, and talent be used most effectively, building the team, who needs to be on board to achieve the goals, monitoring performance, are we on track, what adjustments are needed, ensuring sustainability and growth. How does the company thrive long term? Now let's translate these directly to your personal life. As the CEO of You Inc., you are responsible for setting your life's vision, crafting your personal strategy, allocating your precious resources of time, energy, and money, building your support team, monitoring your progress towards your goals, and ensuring your own sustainable growth and well-being. It's a comprehensive role and a profoundly empowering one. This isn't about being rigid or robotic in your personal life. It's not about creating spreadsheets for your relationships. One of the core messages in the self-ingrained article is that this is about bringing a level of intentionality, foresight, and proactive engagement to what matters most, our overall life journey. It's about recognizing that your life is your most important project, your most sacred enterprise, and it deserves a dedicated, visionary leader at the helm, you. Adopting this mindset is transformative because it taps into proven principles of leadership and accountability. A CEO doesn't just show up and hope for the best. They start with an audit. They need to understand the company's current state. So let's do our own audit, drawing from the key areas highlighted in our article. For you, Inc., what are your key departments? Think about them. Your career purpose department, how you find meaning and contribute your talents. Your financial department, how you manage your resources to create stability and freedom. Your health and wellness department, the engine of your entire operation, your physical, mental, and emotional energy. Your relationships department, the network of connections that support and enrich you. Your personal growth department, your R&D, how you learn, evolve, and acquire new skills. Take a moment this week to assess these departments. No judgment, just data. Is your health department thriving or running on fumes? Is your financial department in surplus or in debt? Is your relationships department fostering growth or creating drag? This honest inventory is your starting point. You cannot chart a course to a new destination without first knowing exactly where you stand. This clarity is the foundation upon which you will build your entire strategic life plan. Your Life Incorporated blueprint. Every great enterprise begins with a blueprint. A skyscraper isn't built brick by brick with no plan. It starts with a detailed architectural rendering. For you, Inc., as we call it in the self-ingrained article, your blueprint consists of 3 essential interconnected elements: your vision, your mission, and your core values. Let's start with your personal vision statement. This is your North Star. It's that vivid, compelling, and deeply personal picture of your ideal future. This isn't just a goal, it's a state of being. To craft this, you must give yourself permission to dream without constraint. Ask yourself, if I were living my most authentic, fulfilling life 5 or 10 years from now, what would it look, feel, and be like? What kind of character would I embody? What experiences would fill my days? What contributions would I be making? What relationships would I be nurturing? Allow yourself to see this future in rich detail. This vision becomes your magnetic pull, the why that gets you through the difficult how. Next, your personal mission statement. If the vision is the destination, the mission is the purpose of the journey itself. It's your why for getting up every single morning. It's a concise statement that defines what you are fundamentally about. A powerful mission statement is active and inspiring. For example, as we explore in the article, my mission is to inspire creativity and courage in others through my art and my teaching. My mission is to live a life of adventure, deep connection, and continuous learning, leaving every person and place a little better than I found them. Your mission isn't something you achieve and check off a list. It's the code you live by, the verb that drives your actions. And finally, we have your core values. These are the non-negotiable principles that form the culture of You Incorporated. In a company, values guide every decision. For you, they are your ethical compass. Integrity, growth, compassion, freedom, security, adventure. What are your top 3 to 5? To identify your values, reflect on moments when you felt most proud, most yourself. What principles were you living by? Conversely, think about times you felt angry or frustrated. What value was being violated? Your values are your decision-making filter. When faced with a choice, you can ask, does this align with who I am and what I stand for? This is how you ensure your actions are in harmony with your soul. With your vision, mission, and values defined, you now have the blueprint. The next step, A crucial focus of the self-ingrained article is to translate this architectural dream into a construction plan. This is your strategic life plan, and its primary tool is the SMART goal. As we discussed, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This framework turns vague desires into concrete objectives. I want to be more creative is a desire. I will dedicate 1 hour every Saturday morning for the next 3 months to writing my novel, with a goal of completing 3 chapters is a SMART goal. It's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant to a vision of being a writer, and time-bound. Take your grand vision and break it down. What are the major milestones? For each milestone, what are the quarterly objectives? For each objective, what are the weekly actions? This is how the CEO of You Inc. takes an inspiring dream and transforms it, step by deliberate step, into a lived reality. A key theme in the Your Life, Your CEO article is that a blueprint is worthless without execution. A CEO's primary job is to execute the strategy, and that requires masterful resource management. For You Inc., your most critical resources are your skills, your finances, and your network. First, your human capital, your unique collection of skills, knowledge, and experiences. As CEO, you are also your company's most valuable asset. You must invest in yourself relentlessly. Ask, what skills do I need to develop to execute my strategic plan? This might mean taking an online course, reading books that expand your mind, finding a mentor, or simply practicing a skill with deliberate intention. A commitment to lifelong learning is a non-negotiable trait of a successful life CEO. Next, your financial foundation. Money is a resource, a tool. Managed wisely, it creates freedom and opportunity. Managed poorly, it creates stress and constraint. The CEO of You Inc. must be a responsible CFO. This means strategic budgeting, consciously telling your money where to go. It means responsible debt management, and it means investing in your future. A secure financial foundation isn't about luxury. It's about reducing the noise of financial worry so you can focus on your life's real work. But no CEO succeeds alone. They build a powerful team and a trusted board of directors. For you, as we emphasize at Self-Ingrained, this is your supportive network. You must be the chief relationship officer of your own life. Intentionally cultivate your board of directors, your mentors who offer wisdom, your cheerleaders who offer belief, your challengers who offer honest feedback that helps you grow, your peers who walk alongside you. Nurture these relationships. They are a priceless resource for resilience, perspective, and growth. Finally, the most overlooked aspect of leadership, CEO self-care. The image of the burnt-out leader is a recipe for failure. You cannot steer your company to success if you are running on empty. Holistic self-care, proper sleep, nutrition, exercise, and mental downtime is not an indulgence. It is an operational necessity. It is the practice of ensuring your company's most valuable asset, you, is performing at its peak. This is the antidote to burnout. So, where do you begin? It starts today. Not with a grand, overwhelming overhaul, but with 3 simple executive actions directly inspired by the framework in our Self-Ingrained article. First, take 15 minutes this week, just 15, and write a first draft of your personal mission statement. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Just get it on paper. Second, identify one high-impact SMART goal for the next month. Just one. Make it clear. Make it meaningful. Third, schedule your first CEO check-in. Block 30 minutes in your calendar. Treat it as the most important meeting of your week, a non-negotiable appointment with your chief strategist, yourself. This is the work. It's the quiet, consistent, deliberate process of taking control. It's the shift from drifting to leading. Imagine yourself a year from now, looking back, not at a series of chaotic, reactive days, but at a year of intentional progress. Picture the clarity, the confidence, and the profound fulfillment that comes from knowing deep in your bones that you are the one steering the ship. You are the architect, you are the captain, you are the leader. Now go out there and lead your life with wisdom, with courage, and with purpose. From all of us at Self Ingrained, remember, you are the CEO. Make it an extraordinary venture.